Yo, it's your boy James acting up. Yet again. Yet again acting up, man. I'm right here with my boy, another sports episode. But this time, we got a legend. You feel me? One of the little homies. My boy. But I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Man, it's Remy Price, also known as Rob Lucci.
That's what's up. Well, you ain't gonna say shit?
My boy, my bad. Like I said, man, we in the crib with Remy, man. Let's get it.
For sure. So, what part of the city you from, my boy?
You always forget about your boy. Chip.
Oh, yeah. My boy Chip in the building. Sometimes he want to act like he's not in the building, so I got to see which one. Is he in the building today or is he not in the building?
I'm in the building.
Today in the building, yes, sir.
Basketball, I'm in the building.
For sure. So, where you from, my boy?
I'm from the east side of Chicago.
East Side stand up. Yes,
Eastside
sir.
legend, man. Pegasus,
Yes,
Rainbow, shit. Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
Say Brody League legend.
Yes, sir. So the first question we trying to ask on the show: which chicken is better, Harold's or Uncle Remus?
Man, I got a lot of out west homies too. So I've been around a lot of good food. I'm gonna stay true to who I am and where I'm from. I'm gonna go with Harold.
On me,
Of course, Harold's off back. But the sleeper we all been talking about is Marlins.
Marlins, bro.
You ever had Marlins?
I ain't had that yet.
Low key. We have to take you to Marlins. Let's go. That shit decent.
No, we definitely gotta see this today.
For real. It's on the east side too. It's cracking. Boston.
Shit, motherfuckers they get the sauce, right?
Yeah, for sauce go cool. Yeah. Yeah, but for that, it's crunchy, so you really don't even really need too much of the sauce for real.
Damn.
So really the chicken makes
The chicken make that shit, for sure. Right next to 606 Lounge.
Okay.
Yeah. For sure. Shout out to 606 Lounge.
606.
So, your background, I know you're from the east side and shit. What schools you went to? You went to
High school, went to Kenwood Academy. After Kenwood Academy, I ended up at Morton Junior College, played 2 years there. Actually, it's funny. So finished there, I want to say around third all time in assists.
Okay.
Got to Missouri Valley after that, finished 6th all time in assists, top 10 in steals as well. So I had a nice little run with me.
good shit. So going back to your high school days, you graduated what, 2013?
Yeah, 2013.
Like what players was coming out at that time?
Oh, it's a lot. We could go, man, just Jabari Parker. That's Jabari Parker's class. You get a lot of different people in that class.
K9.
K9s and all.
For sure. The city was tough then. You get Kyle Davis. It's a lot of people in these classes.
Who did you see that you was like, damn, this motherfucker might go to the league type shit?
Out of my class?
Yeah.
Of course, we all seen Jabari and stuff
Right,
like
for
that.
sure.
Man, it's a lot of tough people in that 2013 class.
Jeez.
Wait,
Jalen Brunson came out in what? 2012?
Yeah, that might have been low key. I want to say maybe after me. Maybe like a year after me or something.
Yeah.
That.
That's what's up. Damn, Jalen Brunson been like that. He that young, huh? Going cool like that. That's decent.
Yeah, no, he been doing that.
Jabari, K9.
Daddy was in the league.
Oh, gee.
True. Daddy was in the league, low key. Yeah.
Damn, that 2013 class. It's a bunch of tough people.
Tough.
Unfortunately, it was a city run by Simeon, unfortunately, at that time. High school basketball.
They say they weren't going. Fucking tell her. It's our year again. Fuck you, baby. So how far did your team go? Your Kenwood?
So my senior year for city, we ended up losing to, I want to say Morgan Park. I might have lost my senior year. And then I know we lost for state. We lost to Orr for sure.
War was hooping back there too.
Yeah, no, they were tough.
Jeez,
They were tough.
yeah.
I don't stunt.
That's been cool.
I knew Remy was raw. Back then, we used to have battles with him. I remember seeing who it was at St. Rita. Then they had,
Oh, yeah,
they had sectionals. Well, then they had some sectionals at St. Rita.
Yeah, we did. We
Close to the dog.
we did play St. Rita.
Mm-hmm.
That was my junior year. Actually, that was my senior. My bad. That was my senior year. That was my senior year for state. We played St. Rita.
Yeah.
So what college you after that you went to? What college you went to?
I went to Missouri Valley.
Missouri Valley. Good shit. Like, did you see any tough players when you was out there?
Yeah, our school got a lot of our conference got a lot of players that like were leaving D1 schools. So they were like transferring in and stuff like that. So they were tough. A lot of times our conference probably had the most nationally ranked teams in out of all the NAIA schools. So we probably getting like 3 or 4 nationally ranked teams in our conference every year. So
how was that experience?
it was a good experience, especially like playing NAIA. You kind of think like hearing about it, you kind of think like, man, that's not NCAA. Like,
Right.
who want to do that? But it gets to a point where when you want to hoop, you kind of just take what you can get.
For sure. What made you commit that from when you graduated? What other schools that you was like looking at?
When I came out of high school, I wasn't getting kind of the looks that I wanted. A lot of junior college looks. So at that time, like I'm big headed and I'm thinking like, no, I'm better than junior colleges.
Right.
So it's something that I didn't want to do. So I ended up going to Indiana State for a year, trying to walk on there, not liking it there, leaving, going to a junior college, and then from there, like playing from there. But it was just like the difference in actually knowing what an NAI is and the type of competition compared to like NCAA. Yes, a difference, but some of these NAI players were Division I
Facts.
NCAA players at a point,
Facts.
and they just either didn't make it for potential academic reasons or for whatever reasons. But that's what normally happens. So
If you could like think about what player that you feel like you get your game, if you could think about what player you get your game from, who would it be?
I like Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday?
Ooh, that's tough.
Oh, shit, that's tough.
Shit, that's a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They were just debating on Gilles Arena. Brandon Jennings was saying he's better than Drew Holiday.
Skill wise, Brandon Jennings
Skill-wise,
is better.
yeah.
I feel like offensively, he was ahead of his time.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
But did these people become better than him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But were they better than him in those moments? No.
I just feel like
What matters?
I would say
everything.
Overall,
yeah.
yeah, but it's like careers happen differently. Brandon got hurt in the middle of his, I would say what would be kind of like his prime, or
Right.
kind of to say coming into his prime. Steph got hurt early and then came into his prime.
they did.
And Drew Holiday has been consistently himself this entire time.
Me. For real. If not, got better.
I would say offensively he got better. Yes, he became a better
Because
defender
when he was
as well.
with New Orleans, he used to be averaging like a dub.
Yeah, he was a huge factor.
So I said like,
Okay.
so do Brandon Jennings, should he be popping off like that, or should he be a little more
Yeah.
vocal?
No.
You feel me? Because their careers did.
Once you didn't cook somebody before, fuck that.
Right. On me.
I know I can cook
It's
you.
that
Steve,
pride
fuck
on
yourself
Chief,
up.
yeah. On me, it's that pride. Like I fucked you up, so it's like I'm better than you.
It's kind of what comes
For
with
real.
Brandon Jennings
Yeah,
as well. He
yeah.
also was one of them first people, like, I didn't go to college. I went to overseas.
Right, I've been
away.
that dude. Type
I
shit.
became a pro. Like, while y'all was in college reading books, I was a pro basketball player.
Facts.
And then I got drafted, like, right after that. Like, I never played college. Like, that's what he'd be standing on.
Ian was a killer. I ain't gonna stunt you.
No, he definitely was a problem. It wasn't
He
like,
couldn't fuck with Rose though.
Couldn't
Shit.
fuck with D-Rose.
Rose was worse
No.
than that man.
Hell.
Gee. Oh, he
Motherfucker in Chicago got
he'll never say he better than Rose. I know he'd never say that shit.
Both said he
That
said
shit over.
he said Gilbert.
He
He said Gilbert Arenas. He said he would take Gilbert Arenas over. He said he would take Gilbert Arenas in his prime over Derrick Rose in his prime.
That's his boss.
That's a good point though, because D Rose, even though he got hurt early, I can't say a lot of dudes better than him. But man, Russell Westbrook ended up,
He ended up being statistically better than D Rose, but I feel like I ain't gonna lie. Nah, Russ the dog. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even talk.
So what made?
Jeez.
So
I
get that.
I can't compare right now.
If D-Rose ain't get injured, the conversation would be different.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Right, so I see where Brandon Jennings coming from.
For
What
sure.
about Jeff Teague, is he better than Brandon Jennings?
And overall,
No,
Yes.
nothing.
overall, yes.
Nothing.
Yes.
Hell no.
Yes.
Yes.
Jeff Teague, fool.
Yes.
Brandon Jennings has scored 55
And
one
that's
time.
it. That's it.
He only did it one time.
It wasn't like he was giving
See,
up.
If motherfucker
That's
you
what
has
I'm
the ball
saying.
30 times,
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
guarantee you
So-
gonna score 30, 40 something.
When it comes to better, it's a certain type of like. Some people have different criteria of like why I'm like you said why I'm saying I'm better than that person. If we going by cooking motherfuckers, he not better than him. But if we going like y'all say overall, maybe Jeff T could be a little bit better.
You put a
Than
team together, you picking Brandon Jennings and Jeff.
Prime, we talking about primes.
Yeah, at their primes.
I'm picking Brandon Jennings.
I'm picking Jeff Teague,
I'm picking Jeff Teague. I'm not gonna lie to you.
the point guard for what was they, the number one team in the East?
They was though.
When
They
he
was just
the host.
They were just running into LeBron and getting smacked.
And D Rose and right, a lot of motherfuckers. But he still won. I feel like he won no top 5 point guard ever in his career.
I can.
Brandon Jennings.
Yeah, no. Jeff T.
Brandon Jennings was never no top 5.
I think he was at one point.
He was top 5.
I think so.
And what? First off,
At point guard, G.
at point guard in high school?
No, in the league.
No, never.
Hell no.
You scored 55 one time. How you top 5?
I'm tough.
He did it as a rookie.
And he did it on Steph.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Now we saying Steph ain't got no D and shit. That's crazy.
He didn't for years. He didn't. He was a cone drill.
That nigga said that nigga Brandon Jennings
He
top
was.
5.
He was at one point. He was top 5 point guard. He was at one point. I'm telling you.
I'm done.
Gee. Look it up.
We're going to have to figure out at what point.
Yeah, like probably what? I don't know what year. I ain't
Oh,
gonna.
geez, I'm pick a year. I don't even know.
Probably like 2010. Maybe like 2010 or something like that. He's like around there.
D Rose is there.
Oh yeah. D Rose was number 1 point guard. He was top 10.
Chris Paul was still alive.
He's so alive.
Tony Parker, Chris
Darren
Paul, Darren Williams.
Darren Williams may have been on the downhill, but he was still probably a little bit better.
Used to be. I said 10 though.
That nigga said top
I'm
5.
saying, you said top 5. We trying to get him out of the 5.
We wearing 1, 2.
Yeah. Anyway, man. Anyway,
You all good, G.
I feel like he was the top point guard in the league.
All right, that's better. I like that.
We can agree. We can agree with that. Okay.
Y'all put Russell Westbrook as top 3 point guards ever?
In the league, he got a point of his career.
No, ever.
No, ever.
Ever?
All time.
All time.
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, I'm asking. Do y'all feel like Russell?
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if we talk about point guard rankings, I would take James Harden over Russell Westbrook at point guard.
Hell no.
Yes.
Hell no.
At one, you talking about at one
I know
time?
I'm top 5. I don't know about 3.
Hell, James Harden over Russell?
I say James Harden over Russell. You got
I see that argument. I see that
James
argument.
Harden led the league in assists and points at one time.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Russ was doing that shit
That's
that
what I'm saying.
He was doing that shit.
And he grabbed rebounds too.
he was doing it for years though.
But that's what I'm
said-
saying.
Russ made a triple double
Oh,
look so
gee.
normal that we stopped giving a fuck about him.
I think
Yeah.
Russ got a motor, but I think James is a more skillful, higher IQ basketball player. But I think that both their ass fall short in the playoffs.
No, that's
I mean, of course.
no debate.
Right.
Yeah, we're not debating that. We debating.
Right, but who
who the
coming up more
I'm
though?
gonna take the
Who you?
more skill. I'm gonna take the more skill. I'm gonna take James as far as that position. As far as
Who coming up more in the playoffs? If you got to pick between the two,
Yeah.
First off, you can't go
who
pick
go-
between the two. That's even.
no, it's not.
Motherfucker,
Russell did way more in the playoffs than James Harden.
He been chewing too.
Bitch,
You make it seem like
summer.
you make it seem like
What you mean he did more in the playoffs? I can't say that.
it seem like James Harden was just chewing every game. Nigga scoring 30, 40 in the playoffs.
All right,
Russ ain't making out the first round after KD left.
yeah.
we talking when they went to the finals too though. When they went to the finals as a group,
James
Oh,
Harden
my
was the starter.
what they got to do anything?
That's a role. That's
We still need you to come and do points. You ain't do shit.
And he was the shooting guard
and
too.
had his own team and went to the Western Conference Finals and almost beat the Warriors.
Sure.
don't know if Russell ever had a chance to do some shit like that.
He did.
Yeah, when-
He left when
Dame
James
was
Harden
putting his
left.
ass out the playoffs.
boy.
That's when Dame hit that deep ass 3 on Paul George and waved at their ass.
Yeah. What's the name put him out too? I was surprised. Spider that year.
Oh, see.
Oh, damn, he let a rookie put you out.
I don't say they numbers even as hell. That's why like you can't really compare that shit.
I can't put Russ in the top 5 point guard.
I will put him top 5. I'm not putting him 3.
I put him in
But I'm
5.
putting him top 5.
I put him in 5.
Russell top 5?
Yes.
Magic Steph, Chris Paul,
Shit.
Steve Nash.
No, Steve Nash not top 5.
Are we comparing their numbers? What we gonna do?
I'm just talking about point guards, the position.
I'm gonna put Isaiah Thomas. I'm gonna put
You got Isaiah
Isaiah
Thomas, Jason
that-
Kidd.
I'm gonna put Isaiah Thomas in the top 5.
Tony
Isaiah
Parker.
Thomas.
What if I say fuck with Tony?
Isaiah Thomas.
What if I say fuck with Tony, G? niggas ain't messing with Tony Parker, G.
Not top 5.
What?
Not top 5.
Y'all just, cause he European,
If I
folks.
put the top 10,
Ooh.
Like 8, somewhere around there. But
How many rings Tony Parker got, G?
no, fuck that.
I'm just saying. How many rings folks got?
No.
Nah, that
You
shit.
trying to
Nah, rings
that,
don't count.
y'all. That
Y'all
shit
rings don't count.
He
folks.
said bring a ring.
That's like
Y'all rings don't count.
That's like me counting Mario Chalmers shit up. What the fuck they
or
gonna
Robert Horry, how many rings he got?
Legend.
corner 3?
What that mean? He's still a legend because he got rings
He's not
too.
top of his position. He got more rings.
And
than
you
other
wouldn't
people
dare
in his
argue
position.
it.
This man hilarious.
So Tony Parker will never no killer now.
He
He got a Finals MVP.
Yeah.
top 10. So do Andre Iguodala.
So he's saying he
Jalen
went to the
Brown.
finals
Yeah.
hella times and he got a finals MVP between the niggas James Harden and motherfucker Russell ain't got none of them.
You think Tony Parker could have carried the team?
They both got MVP.
We said finals MVP, folks.
Final MVP don't mean shit compared to regular. MVP.
What?
That ain't true.
What?
Final anybody can win finals MVP.
Not anybody can win finals MVP.
Andre Iguodala.
That's only one person.
Other than
Anybody?
Iggy, if Steph didn't win it, Iggy deserved it for guarding Bron.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
He had to guard
It was
Bron.
in one
So
series.
who else didn't deserve it other than Iguodala?
No, that's a good question. You'll have to look at the list.
It's not gonna be one.
Off the top of my head, I can't say nobody else.
Ain't nobody good. Everybody else, and y'all don't even feel like that is because it's Iguodala.
Jalen Brunson got it last year. I mean, Jalen Brown got it last year.
He deserved it though.
No, I'm asking.
No.
No. Tatum got it.
Tatum got it.
No, who got it? Jalen Brown?
Jalen Brown got it, but
Oh,
Tatum
but they-
deserved that shit though.
I mean, that's a
That's debatable.
word.
Tatum
I
led the
mean,
team in points.
for real, like they
Yes.
both was killing though. It wasn't nothing like an Iguodala thing.
There was a lot of times they were talking about Jason Tatum having a bad game during that series, but
But you averaging 28 in that bitch. That's crazy as hell.
Let me ask y'all something when it comes down to the Celtics real quick. Why do y'all feel like Jason Tatum don't get what like the props he deserves?
They like him.
I don't think people necessarily like his game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not a fan of basketball, I don't think you're gonna like Jason Tatum's game.
course.
He's not consistent at being a dog.
That's part I feel like too.
Sometimes
I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think
Right,
that. Because it's like with the team you
Facts.
got, you don't got to go out there and be a dog every game. You got 5 other dogs. You got 5 other people that can go out there and go get a bucket.
There's 5, 10 other players we can name who gonna go be dogs anyway
Facts.
on that team. Anyway.
Right.
Russ, and man.
Right. Regardless who on their team, they're gonna be that way. Yeah.
But I'm saying on the regular team with Jason Tatum, it's like he ain't got to be a dog every game. You got Jalen Brown's gonna go get a bucket. You got Derek White that could lead the league in scoring. I mean, they could lead the team in scoring. You got Porzingis. So it's like you ain't got to kill how like Kobe never had to kill. Shit, they had to because shit, that's all they
He
had.
put up the shots though, and like
Is he-
I remember, like,
But that's still in the
2
pace of the
seasons
game,
ago-
though.
2 seasons ago, he had 41. One game, but then he had 14. Right, and I remember because I bet I lost the bet with that.
Oh,
But
gee.
I'm just saying, like, he shot enough shots to get 25.
Facts.
Yeah.
But he had 14.
So that means like
I can see if he was deferring and
Right.
they was shooting all the shots and he wasn't putting up shots. And that's
Right.
2 seasons ago, but still.
But if you averaging 28, they ain't like you finna have. It's gonna be like some games you might have like 16.
that's called
17.
sometime though.
But you,
But the rest of the
obviously
games
gotta
you averaging 30. You got to be averaging 30, 40. I mean, 30,
But
35.
if you putting up hella shots and you getting the ball tough and you ball dominant, you gonna average all them damn points though. That don't mean you a
I
dog.
just think it's his efficiency, man. I think that's his
Downfall, on real.
I think it's
But that's a lot of motherfuckers in the NBA now.
True.
That's all they downfall. They can hooping, but they just don't give a fuck about being like motherfuckers used to be back in the day. Perfect with your shit.
It's somewhat perfect.
Motherfuckers came on the court like, I'm not missing today.
Niggas used to be smoking shit.
I'm not missing
They
today.
watching highlights,
No, they
nigga.
was selling too. They was
I'm not missing today. Fuck you talking about.
I understand.
Motherfuckers ain't doing it no
I
more.
understand. I watch
That's
it.
because the mid-range is dead.
They eliminate a big part of a game.
Facts. Facts.
It's probably them teams probably 12 people, 8 of them niggas probably shoot a mid-range jump shot.
Yeah.
A lot of
They
them
shoot that
motherfuckers now probably may not even have that in their.
Why you think they took that bitch away though?
It's not. Yes, numbers.
Yes.
It's not an efficient shot. Like why get this when I can drive and get a 3?
Okay.
True.
It's like they say 1 out of every 3 made 3 is better than 1 out of every 2 made 2.
But if you missing that motherfucker tough, is that really true though?
You gotta think about how many
if you
you get
if you shoot it, if motherfuckers got the mid range down pat and they make it 5 in a row, compared to y'all last missing, trying to shoot 10 and y'all only hitting 3,
That's the analytics.
Right.
it's like that shit
That's
crazy
analytics.
though.
That's analytics for you. Because you got to think about it now. Like, if you're a gambler and you know, bet that over. Because Muzz get over 230 a game now. Muzz, they averaging, Muzz going to be 140 to 160. I'm damn.
That shit crazy.
If some games people be on, they hitting
Right,
20,
right.
33s a game.
Right.
So it's like, I respect it.
Right. It's a gamble, right? For real. So, what I was talking to one of my big homies about, I feel like ain't no real role players in the NBA no more. What y'all think about that? I think a role player in the NBA is basically somebody that can hit a fucking corner 3. That's what they see a role player is now.
They call them 3D guys.
Right. Right.
I mean,
I feel like a role player used to be, my role was to get this rebound, and that's what I'm gonna be, a fucking best
You mean
rebounder in the
a
world.
one-dimensional player deciding that they gonna stick to one thing basically?
I mean, no, you gonna do what the team need as a role player. Right, Draymond. Right, Draymond.
I feel like
That's a good ass
I
right.
feel like role player didn't get put out by third option because you got to think about it it's only gonna be 3 players that's gonna put up the numbers. Everybody else gonna have it's spread it out now, but it's like you got three man people that's gonna get the ball, and then everybody else just gonna pitch in what they can do to do what they do. So it's like you really don't need role players. You just need a starting 5, and everybody else just get a bucket here and there. To be honest, because if your first
in there though,
but I'm saying your first 2 options getting 25, 20 shots a game, that shit gotta trickle out now.
You just said they score 140, 160. It gotta be
More than that,
They
like
gotta be some role players doing something. They get
Peyton Pritchard is a great role player.
Yeah.
hell yeah. Derek White, oh gee.
I feel like Peyton Pritchard he's like a 6 man at this point because it's like
Facts, yeah, 6 man. Yeah.
Okay, so
For sure.
behind the 6 million.
Right.
Okay, so it's just like that would be like just people like Patrick Williams. You know, he know not to do shit.
His ass
Too,
weak.
but he
That
know
nigga
not to do
cheats.
shit too crazy. But
No
to
disrespect.
His ass don't do shit
no
though.
disrespect.
But I can't give
We can
Patrick
tell.
Williams his credit. Good ass 3 against the Lakers, boy. Good shit. I did not know you had it in you, boy. Good
You
shit.
say Lakers, LeBron. That's
Man, we beat them 2 times though.
crazy.
real. Steal, Patrick Williams, 3, bam. Still again, Kobe White on his shit. Good shit, Kobe White, man.
He said Kobe White ain't get raw till he play fade.
You remember that video? Oh, gee. So the East Side nigga had to rough him up. He said his ass got better.
Yeah,
For real.
after that, it became a different.
Good shit. Shout out to Fade, man. You made that man better. You pushed him into an East Side Chicago Bulls.
Oh shit.
It was at like a little pro-am. One of the guys had to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He played against Kobe White.
He played against Kobe White in like the pro-am, and he got on straight East Side shit, lockdown. You know,
talking his shit.
talking shit. Motherfucker think it's hacking, but we not hacking. Motherfucker is aggressive as hell.
Right.
I didn't know that.
Good shit.
We had to, show him like
Shit ain't sweet.
We not going for it. Shit dead.
Roy Boy edition.
Y'all be watching Next Chapter and
Yeah, I do. I fuck with a lot of that shit.
how y'all feel about that? How you feel about that?
I fuck with that shit. I fuck with watching Moon and Cam play a lot. Now Cam, nice as fuck. Cam probably nice as fuck. Moon, nice as fuck. Who else on that shit? Fuck. It's really just a bunch of nice ass hoopers.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I understand.
What's the young boy name? Nesco.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Uncle Scoop. Probably my top 3 favorite.
That was-
And D Freaker. Get dog too.
Hey.
On me, I understand. For supposed to be, I don't. That nigga, he mixed. He white, he black and something else, but he more black because he be hooping. I'm like, damn, he hooping.
True.
But I want to see Nazir play like some nigga from Chicago. Like what's dude name? What's bro name?
Yoshi.
Oh, gee, I want to see four play 1-on-1. That'd be a good matchup.
I don't think I know what that is.
Bro.
He didn't want
He won a
like
bunch of like one-on-one.
One-on-one leagues.
He was in
T-Mac shit.
T-Mac shit. Yeah.
You won that?
He was one of like
Second
top-
place.
Oh yeah,
Second
He was
place.
like one of
That's
the
what
top
he can't
people.
say place, y'all.
Him and Grant.
Yeah.
Him and Grant got into that shit.
Yeah. Don't you try to get him on the show, man? For real. Pop out.
that pop out.
Come to the crib.
But yeah, that 1-on-1 shit, I understand. It make me, get in my bag playing 1-on-1.
Man.
Shout out to my boy Tone. Ask me no.
Yeah, funny as hell. I just don't like the unlimited dribble shit.
Oh yeah,
True.
niggas do gotta get. You gotta. I agree with Patrick Belly. I listened to that Pat Bear podcast. They said like you gotta have four or 5 dribbles at the most.
I would go 3. I
Three
fuck
or
with 3
four.
dribbles.
4 or less.
I go. Yeah, we could do that. We
I say
could go
4.
3 or 4. 3 or 4.
Yeah,
True.
to get to your bag.
Not trying to guard you for half an hour.
Man. You bagging about it.
You retreat dribble.
Oh, she big man.
They'll be taking forever.
No, they do be getting right to it though.
Get
Like,
to it.
Oh, shit, you gotta get to it now.
Yeah. You don't want that shit to be
You
boring.
gotta be
You
Shay.
ain't gonna get your bread.
he's a,
You gotta be Shay. Bro. That nigga Shay gets
So,
to it.
man, what y'all think about OKC, man? Y'all think they gonna do something?
so last year, did y'all think they was for real?
No.
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
I did.
I personally didn't think they was for real. I thought they was on their way.
Okay.
It's about matchups, though.
So what is it now? Are they? Do y'all believe it now, or is it?
I still don't believe it, G.
I
I'm not sure if they on their way or not, or if they there yet.
I don't know if they need one more piece or what, but the way Shea hoop and the way he get them to hoop,
blooded.
you don't know which one
They
of them may
need-
spark you that night.
They
Like,
need-
I'm not gonna
Maybe
stop.
like Chet to develop a little more.
I mean, I feel like because he been injured a couple times, I feel like that's what kind of. But the thing is that he could develop, but it's like Jalen Williams, your second option. But bro, off the bench, what is his name? Isaiah Joe,
Isaiah Joe.
dog. Like if he
It's,
got 20 shots a game, he'll be a dog. But it's a lot. They got a lot of depth over there. Like they got the length. They got Shea bigger than they small forward. Shea
Facts.
6'6".
You need
Jalen
I think-
Williams
I think
6'5".
they need another superstar, though.
No, no.
They do, G, because in the
No.
playoffs, motherfuckers know Shea gonna do his shit.
You can't stop him 1-on-1.
You don't have to though, G. Just like the Rockets, folks. James Harden, a dog. We know James Harden will get his shit. When it comes to the playoffs, when he want to get Steph down, him and Steph gonna go at it all the time. Clay was the difference, G. You need somebody that's gonna.
They got that.
Alright, no, they don't, G.
They got that
No, they
though.
don't, G. I feel like
No, they.
I don't feel like they got no second star, G.
Jalen Williams is a
That's not no
dog.
star. Folks. I don't think he's a star, G.
They
Got to be when he do, then I guess they're gonna win.
All them,
We gonna see.
all them under
We gonna
20,
see.
20
I think
see.
he averaged J-Dub
We gonna
averaged
see.
like a
We
dub
gonna
a
see.
game. I think
Yeah.
J-Dub.
But when they run against motherfuckers like the Lakers, when they run against motherfuckers that got more like true motherfuckers, and it's only gonna be Shea, it's over with for them.
But it don't only be
I don't
Shea.
think it's only Shea though.
We gonna
Like,
see.
I feel like
We
the
gonna
rest
see.
of them gonna show up.
Okay,
Like the
it's not gonna be every night.
You only gonna be able to get MVP if you average 30 plus a game.
That's my player, though.
Caruso over there.
yeah,
Yeah.
Another role player.
Lou
Yes.
Dort over there.
Dort.
Like, I feel like they solid. J-Dub, Chad.
So they championship.
Isaiah
they championship ready.
Hartenstein.
Y'all feel like OKC championship ready.
Finally ready, maybe.
Correct.
Yeah.
Anybody can be.
If Dallas can make the finals, I feel like okay.
Like, come on now.
Nope, anybody can't make the finals.
You talking about what? We talking about conference or we talking about NBA?
We talking about the NBA finals.
So y'all think they could go to? Well, yeah, they can win it then if they go to the finals. Damn near.
I feel like nobody beating the Celtics, but that's just me.
I second that.
I'm not even a Celtics fan, and I just feel like nobody. Nobody is gonna beat them.
I don't think no one is gonna beat Celtics.
As long as Porzingis and all of them are healthy, they won it last year without Porzingis.
Right.
On Chief.
Damn near.
Super.
He came in that bitch like I shoot three.
I told you that, bro. I said they didn't win. They won it without Porzingis. So just imagine you have Porzingis.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
But I will say this though. I'm gonna say this on camera. If LeBron win the shit, for he go. Ain't no more.
He's all ready to go, but anyway.
Ain't no more, G. He the GOAT, folks.
Anyway.
You got your son in the league. Your ass
Why
got
people
Luka.
hate that so much?
Ain't no hate, but I'm just saying, good shit.
No, it's people.
You got your son a ring. Ain't no nigga did that.
No, it's people that. No, you're right though. But it's some people that hate LeBron having Bronny in the.
I don't think y'all remind me. You and Brandon play like a little bit too.
Yeah.
Oh,
They just got the same hair right now.
know what I'm saying? Cause like those can be crying.
I don't know, like the nepotism aspect of it, but I love the fact that Brian, because I think Brian could hoop, so I don't even.
Oh, Chief, definitely.
I think he is. I think he caught in the middle, kind of. He is in a situation where he is good enough to dominate or be a great G League player, but not good enough to get enough time to be a good NBA player. That could be the path he's looking at, unfortunately. See? But that's something I feel like Bronny could potentially do. If y'all be like, all right, let's throw him in the G League full time, leave him there. This is the only hooping he finna get. Y'all gonna see Bronny after a year and be like, hey, what the fuck? People gonna ask like, why he not in the league? Now, you get a lot of those people in the G League where you ask why they not in the league, but Bronny would be one of those people.
Did he be in the league?
He already borderline doing what he doing, but it's just now you have a case for him. Like now you have a resume or something you can put behind him. Because college was sketchy, you don't really know. Right. People they liked his game in high school, but a lot of people weren't big fans. People didn't really feel like he should have made that McDonald's All-American game. Still. Like it's a lot of stuff behind that.
He just had a game in the league, not the G League.
Well, he was Bucks. He was like hooping against the Bucks.
Yeah.
He was like hooping, but like I said, it's about time. He's not.
What's messed up about this situation is low key. Ain't nobody that really came out the class raw as fuck anyway though.
No, I agree.
So it's like,
but you got to think about the white boy who they couldn't trade. They tried to trade him.
I ain't know he was a rookie. My bad. I ain't know he was a rookie.
Who like a rookie?
No, it's some nice rookies, but the rookies we should be talking about, we are not talking about because they suck.
I don't even know their name. SARS.
Oh, gee.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Nigga,
the people that really supposed to be the top.
He has been hooping lately, but he hasn't been something to talk about.
That's what I'm saying.
Do y'all even know who the number 2 draft pick was? Do y'all know what team? No. Alex Sars was the number 1 pick. He is in Washington. Yeah, the number 2 pick is like a small forward.
Buddy from Atlanta.
That played for Atlanta, yes. See?
I understand. He low-key decent, though. He low-key decent. If he gets some more...
If he think anybody decent.
Nah, look at you. My boy sent me some stats, and some of the top picks had the same numbers as Bronny.
If not, probably worse, though.
Yeah, Bronny, but look at this. So, I mean, are them dudes going down to the G League?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they on weak-ass team.
Are they not?
Right.
But because you're on the Lakers,
right. See, that's another thing, though, that you... That
LeBron, the opportunity if you're on a weak team, you should be scoring more. Your number should be better.
You still in the lead though. Like you
gotta
add that shit.
Right.
Your number should be inflated a little bit because it means you should have more opportunities to go out there and
True.
show your game.
Motherfuckers on their ass though every night though, man.
It's a bunch of you got to think about a bunch of rookies who went to terrible teams that they actually hooped.
For sure, them motherfuckers was wrong.
LaMelo came in the league. You knew it's nobody else over here. It's nobody else over here but you.
That's a person that made me think like, damn, I thought he was gonna be weak. I ain't gonna lie.
He treated basketball like a playground.
Trae Young went over there, Atlanta just killing, putting on numbers for years.
True.
Don't nobody care though.
What y'all think Trae Young need to do?
Leave.
Where he gonna go though?
He either need to leave but I was gonna say he could play a little bit of defense better, but that's not gonna help him win.
He can't be your
But
first
he
option.
needs to leave.
Well, Giannis needs to go over there something like crazy like
Damn,
that.
be honest.
Yeah,
Trae Young can't be your first option on no team. He got to be like the second, third option, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like he could shoot the ball, but
I think so.
ain't nobody 6 feet and under finna be your.
he needed.
Jonathan Murray was a good second option.
I thought it was
because
gonna
he
be
was ball
the one.
dominated.
Yeah, he wanted to be when you want to be number one.
But can he?
He can score at a high clip. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He need another superhero. He need another superstar. He need a shield so he could be the
Yeah.
sword, basically. Like
I think he could be the number one option because he get buckets, but it's like his number two gotta be solid.
on par with him.
I feel like if Chris Middleton or somebody like that go over there, that should be decent.
No, he need
Okay.
way more than that.
Well, he need a little more.
I feel like he would need like a KD to Devin Booker. Like he would need one of them. He needs somebody that's gonna match what he doing. Like if he ended up in Minnesota or something like that.
So if you traded Garland for him, if you traded Garland,
They act
for Trae
crazy.
Young,
That'd be
That's crazy.
But they don't got to put Garland small. They
Correct.
a smaller line, and that's the problem.
Now you but as much as
Trey
Darius
Trey can
Garland-
shoot that bitch something decent.
Correct. I was gonna say that. So Darius Garland is gonna spread the floor, but the type of space that you have to cover guarding Trae Young
Word.
is a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like those pick and rolls are higher now because
Word.
he's spreading the floor out. Now he's getting downhill to
True.
throw the ball out to Donovan Mitchell, who's about to get downhill, or
Word.
he's getting an open three. So I think that would be crazy a look for them. But I think if he ended up in like Minnesota or something, that would be.
That'd be even worse.
I got one. I think so. I was talking about how like what you should do with certain teams, and I mean, we was talking off camera about how with Memphis, you think they should blow Memphis up?
At this point, I feel like they should give it like one more good year, like this summer, and then after that, they could probably blow that
Get
up.
rid of Ja by blowing it up, but I mean,
because if you so look, I feel like if you look at they big three, you got Ja, Triple J, and you got Bangs. You're not gonna win no shit with them three. Blow that shit up. You might as well, and get what you can get from it.
that's tough. Them niggas all solid.
But it's like they solid, but it's like you're not gonna win no champions. They not no Boston. Hell no.
Just like Boston did
They on
though.
the West with them three.
Just like Boston did when they had what's the name? They had a good ass team. They went to the finals, and they blew that team up. And I feel like they got better.
But they built around their core.
Definitely, they should build around Ja, not to give Ja up.
And Triple J.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
That's what I said.
He replaceable.
He can do 30,
But
is he?
not night to night.
but is Ja consistent though?
Yeah.
I ain't been keeping up with
That, like Ja, he shoot like 20-something% from threes. It's like you want your game to be more like he gonna give you the dunks and all that shit, but he not gonna give you the three ball how you want. That's what motherfuckers paying to see now. Motherfuckers paying for you to shoot threes.
True.
You can't shoot threes like that. He's
So
like,
you feel like folks fell off a little bit.
yes.
Yeah.
Thompson.
Man, fell off.
I mean, not fell
I
off.
don't think he probably is having a down year a little, maybe a little,
Ja.
Ja.
What is
maybe.
he average?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Folks say.
That's the only. They launch an investigation. Anything he do.
You should be hooping. Why you doing that?
You say Ja average.
They still top 5 in the West, ain't they?
Ja averaging 22, 4, and 7 assists.
Ja, is he what you call Ja scorer?
They show a shoot split.
That's not bad.
That's what I'm saying. What you call Ja scorer for real?
How he's supposed to be though. He's supposed to be 26 or better.
I would take that.
22 and
What you call Ja scorer, G?
Yeah.
The scorer.
To me, he ain't really no score for real. To me, folks can do some shit, but I don't feel like he a scorer though. Like I don't know, it's kind of hard trying to like judge bro game for
Is
real.
it hard? You think it's hard to score 20 in the
Hell
NBA to
yeah.
average?
I
All right, so I'm gonna go with your score.
I mean, he's a scorer, but at the same time, it's like
That's consistent though.
he.
22 ain't it though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You gotta also look at those other people. Unfortunately, actually like need the ball. That's the way their team is set up. Everybody needs the basketball for this team to work. That's why, like the past couple of years, whenever Ja wasn't playing, they a lot of times look like a better team when they have their full team. Is because everybody is moving the ball, everybody's getting touched. A basketball team is playing, not Ja Morant and 4 other people. That's I feel like that's kind of the difference at times.
Yeah, so Johnny
Not
can go.
all the time, but some of the times.
They say they run the less ball screens in the NBA than anybody. So they made like a 1-on-1 team.
ISO.
Yeah.
Y'all think it's because of him? Or
I feel like he got like
That's coaching.
he kind of got like, I feel like it's the coaching. Like they just got rid of their coach. But I feel like at the same time, it's like the type of players they got, what kind of style you gonna play? Like you only could play like the Chicago Bulls when they had like Derrick Rose type shit, where it's like, I'm gonna get the ball, I'm gonna get to my bag, I'm gonna do all this and that, but it's like I'm gonna try and get assists here and there. And then you got a big man like a Carlos Booz or a Noah, what you got Triple J when he doing his thing. I feel like Triple J could be a number. Well, it's hard to say he could be a number 1 option, but it's like
hell no.
Hell no.
it's like he too
Oh,
inconsistent.
damn, they're not even the number 2.
I want to say he a number 3 option at best.
He is a number 3.
Chris Bosh.
Yeah.
Chief.
I think he a number 3. That's his best.
Yeah.
His
Decent
best
man.
work.
A little bit more athletic. A little
But
bit.
that's
Well,
what-
Chris Bosh was booming
That's
that
why I
bitch
say
too.
you gotta blow it up because it's like even with Baines, it's like Baines.
But Devin Booker over though.
That's tough. You now they could, if you could put Devin Booker
Look,
over there, that'd be tough.
Devin
Ja-
Booker, if Devin Booker could go to a team that he don't got to worry about shit and just be Devin Booker. He worried about too much with KD over there. That's why he ain't Devin Booker, G.
So with the Suns, do you think you should blow the Suns up?
Yes.
He's a point guard. That's what's the problem.
Them niggas can run point, bro.
No,
Devin
they
Booker can't be
can't.
Devin Booker if you got to worry about running.
Right,
point.
'cause now he
Look
got
at
a-
KD.
True.
He
true.
chucking.
You know what I'm saying?
If that's so
So
simple.
they had Chris Paul, what happened? Finals.
True.
I used to feel like that when they had Chris Paul. I felt like he was the middleman between the ball and everybody else, if that makes sense. Because now when Devin Booker get up 3 shots in a row, it's like I know he will shoot this 4th one.
Word.
Now Chris Paul is like, no, we got to get DeAndre in the touch.
Word.
Oh, come back, run this pick and roll,
Word.
go to the
Earn
corner.
the shot.
Let me get somebody
Fuck you
else.
talking
Let
Earn
me
your
let me
shots.
get somebody else let me
Word.
get somebody else involved. All right, come back.
Word.
Now I can run you off a screen. You get another bucket of here and there. Like, yeah, you want him to run it off, but whether he's making or missing, you kind of have to still keep everybody else involved, or he'll start just over dominating the game at times.
True.
And that could be a good and a bad thing.
So I don't know why they don't get no decent little point guard over there then.
Who
I
they
mean,
got over there now? Trey Jones.
Trey Jones. I mean, but you gotta look at it. It's hard when you got Devin Booker, you got KD, and you got Bradley Beal. You got 3 people that need the ball in their hand to score the ball. So it's like a point guard. You gonna have to be a assist guard to try and be able to. You can't try and score because you got 3 other people to try and score the ball.
Oh, that's why they need a regular point, like you said. They don't care about scoring.
But that's like how you can't go get no top guard. A top guard want to score that bitch. You got to try and get a role player. But it's like is a role player guard gonna work for that team though?
Facts. It's just starting point guard.
It's
just blow it
starting
up. Blow it up in my eyes, OG.
I feel
Blow that
like-
shit up.
It's-
Devin Booker to save your career, man.
Send,
Get up out of there.
I say they
send
trade all
KD. Send KD back to OKC.
Trade all 3.
Y'all seen that little sky hook, little one-handed thing Ben Simmons doing, give them some buckets?
Hey, Ben Simmons trying to get better.
That's the best team on 2K. Bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Hey, you're right.
Clippers the best team on 2K.
Russell Westbrook was gonna be out the league if he didn't get his act together, but he got his act together a little bit, with the exception of that last game. And Devin, not Devin Booker, my bad, Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has a future in the NBA. I don't know if he's gonna be here in the next 3 years.
See, the thing that goes with Ben Simmons that he lucky he got that height, G. And he can still make some moves when he wants to. So
When do we want to?
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And he could
That's what I'm
play.
saying.
Unfortunately, he could.
He can play defense too.
He kind of like LeBron. He just He just can't shoot.
You're not confident no more.
Right. But he could play the 1 through the 4.
Man.
He could guard the
Man,
1 through
man.
the 4.
A lot of people can't do that. So it's like Motherfuckers teams just trying to try to get his confidence back because they know when that confidence come, he gonna be a killer.
Hey,
I hope he do find his way.
How old is he now?
I don't know.
he probably got to be like
But
26.
I want to know what moment did he realize, like, no, I'm out of it mentally. Like, what he
What's
just
your
didn't,
thing?
when he didn't dunk the ball, he was under the basket and didn't dunk it.
Lay it up.
But what led to that? Like, what made him get to that moment where he just like, no, I'm not. I'm just not going up.
I feel like he always wanted to be the number one option, but when he got to Philly, he realized
I don't know.
when you got to Philly, it's like you're not the number one option, and B gonna be the number one option.
Damn.
I don't even know if that's what was
That's what I'm
telling
saying.
him.
There had to be something mentally like he always knew he was ass.
No, he
Motherfuckers
couldn't.
like, you ass. Yeah, well, ass.
And
I'll tell
college,
you shit, I'll tell you shit.
Did something happen with his shot form change?
I don't know, but
I mean, I think it was at college shit because like college and high school, if you big as hell, you gonna score regardless.
Right.
But the NBA, once they figure out your game, they like, oh, if you look at it, he really can't shoot. Let him shoot. They dropping down in the paint. They going to shoot the ball.
That goes to that mental shit.
What's going on? I can't shoot.
Yeah, for sure.
They
but
not putting in work. Capping like you putting in work.
Word.
Because if you can't shoot, you got all the resources and opportunities
in the
to
world,
shoot.
do you want to shoot?
Yeah.
That's the question.
A lethal shooter can teach anybody.
In the summertime, folks be shooting that bitch. I don't know what he be doing.
I don't know
in the
what
NBA.
he be doing in the league. He just get the answer.
Motherfuckers be in your mind. Like we said, basketball is 80% mental. Motherfuckers be getting that nigga head, G.
For shoot that bitch. We got that bitch.
He's 28 years old. He's 29 this
Yeah, no, that's fucked up.
Damn.
How many times we, even at the park, G, you get the ball. Motherfucker turn around on your ass like, go down court, G. You gotta be mentally like, I'm gonna make this bitch. Cause then he looking like, you ain't even gonna guard me, bro. You not even gonna guard me, bro. You finna say this, you automatically know it's gonna miss, bro.
Hey, no, hey.
It be getting to motherfuckers' heads, bro.
That's that Kendrick Perkins treatment.
No, at that point, if I'm him, I'm just like, all right, I'm not gonna shoot it, but I'm gonna dunk it.
Right, true. Okay.
Like I'm gonna put
But
the. I'm gonna
but
put
you
the ball
gotta
in the
have
ball.
that confidence. Like, yo, man, like, I ain't finna. Dunk your
You're
ass.
16, go get some ladies.
Right.
That's
You
why
better
like he on the fast
rebound
break.
and push it.
On fast break, he be hooping.
Oh,
That's why
fast break.
with the Clippers. That's why I said with the Clippers, he worked with the Clippers because it's like you get to be the backup.
That
point
man
guard.
like a Magic Johnson, G.
Oh, gee, big as hell. You gonna have a little ass.
Man.
You gonna try to have a power forward sticking you this weak as hell. Or you gonna have a little ass guard sticking you.
Yeah. Either I'm stronger than you or I'm faster than you.
All this because of Trey Young.
Oh, gee.
Doc Rivers.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Man, hey, what do you think they should do with Milwaukee? They should blow Milwaukee up.
If Dame don't stay healthy, yes. I don't even know why they got Kyle Kuzma. I don't know if it was just
If I'm Chris Middleton, I'm pissed.
I'm ready to
Fuck the
box.
league, bro.
He got traded because
Yeah,
Yes.
to
traded-
Kuzma.
They
He
traded-
in Washington.
That shit
He in Washington,
bullshit.
yes.
Well, Marcus
Bro,
Smart
I'm
pissed.
pissed, folks. If I see,
Right before the trade.
look, if I'm Chris Middleton, if I see Adam Silver, I'm boxing his ass. Oh, bro, you bogus as
Y'all
hell, boy.
ain't veto this trade.
Oh, bro,
Still,
ain't no way I'm supposed to be over here. G, I'm a fucking champion, boy.
Oh, gee.
This nigga shooting from half steal.
How do you think Iggy felt? They traded Iggy to like Memphis. He like, I ain't playing with you with it.
Oh, that's when him and John and all of them was getting into it.
Shit. Iggy, beast dog. Fuck you talking about? Right. He made their ass do that shit. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, he
Exactly.
definitely gonna be he definitely gonna either trade him or let him go next season. Because
Fuck that next season shit right now, boy. I ain't hooping at no games.
See, over with.
He
But
said I ain't hooping at no game.
he probably done for the season anyway.
That's probably why they traded him in the first place.
Yeah.
He always hurt.
Right, he is
Yeah,
always
we
hurt.
always be hurt, but trading for Kyle Kuzma was
It's crazy.
Kuzma,
They said we don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
Then Dame got some clots or something.
Yeah, he like hurt.
Yeah,
So,
he hurt, dog.
Now it's like, what do you do?
so you blow. So
Or
you,
was it like a health thing?
I think they said it's the pain medicine that people be taking. They think it might be the pain medicine that people be
So
taking.
like, is he like hurt and he can't hoop with?
Oh, gee.
hoop with-
He got blood clot.
He got blood clot, folks.
Okay.
If he try to hoop in this shit, it's over with.
Right.
He gonna look like Luka. Bleeding and shit on his knees, all type of shit.
Oh, gee.
That's what Luka was using. He had blood clots last year. in the finals. He still was hooping in that shit.
G dog. So is y'all blowing Milwaukee up?
Yeah.
Before Giannis
G.
that
If
he
you
hate
real,
this place.
look, listen,
Giannis.
Giannis, if you can listen to me right now, bro, take your ass to Golden State, folk. Get these rings, folk.
Golden State is crazy.
Get these rings, G. Before Steph get up out of there.
That's
And you get a chance to beat LeBron. All that shit, folk. Do your KD shit, G.
No, that's crazy.
Do your KD shit, bro. Because you ain't getting no another ring, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Whenever Giannis decides to move around, that's gonna shake the NBA up.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be other superstars moving. If Giannis goes somewhere too
On
crazy,
me.
it's
That's gonna be that LeBron, KD move. On me. Giannis get the fuck on and solidify that shit with Steph, bro.
Ain't KD finna be a free agent?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's this year or it may be next year.
I think he's moving around.
I think he should go to LA.
What the fuck would you play with LeBron?
Why
That
not?
shit is
You
just
play with Steph?
that shit is charged
Go
like
ahead.
you just a goofy ass nigga at this point. You just a goofy ass nigga at this point, G.
I think he'll go back to OKC.
I think I'm gonna go to OKC too.
That'll make sense. Okay, see, true.
That's tough. You go to OKC.
that'll
I
make
trade Chet for KD.
Hell yeah. Yeah, buddy. What you talking about?
I mean,
No, not right now.
gonna need a big.
You got Hartenstein.
You ain't got hard to sign on trade.
Chet your power forward.
And, don't tweak on KD defense too. Folks tall enough to whoop some shit.
He's talking about whooping shit.
I mean, KD better than Chet, but Chet younger. He got a lot of.
You trying to win
You
now?
trying to
they
win
wanna
this
win
shit
right now.
Fuck
They
you
wanna
You trying to win
trying to win
now?
this
By
shit.
staying in his prime, you trying to
Oh,
win
me.
right now.
You trying to be like buddy ass.
I don't think I ever heard a team say I want to win later.
Oh gee, fuck that.
most
Jack
folks trying to
gotta
be
go.
like dude right here.
Unless they got to. Shit.
No, Detroit.
Let's see.
New York though. What New York on?
Healthy, I fuck with New York.
Let Thibodeau go. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn, Thibodeau?
No, I knew it was a problem. Mikal Bridges asked them about like
The time.
dropping their minutes,
Yeah.
dropping the starters minutes.
Yeah, for you doing
So I
too
know
much
that
of
shit
shit.
becoming an issue for somebody. He
He
probably
learned from Derrick Rose, huh?
Oh,
That's
gee,
what I'm
folks say
saying.
everybody got 30 minutes. Fuck Thibodeau.
he just figured everybody needs different.
If you hooping, you hooping.
If
Fuck
you
you
hooping,
talking about?
you say you tired.
You tired. How you
That's
tired?
it.
You
Fuck
hooping.
about.
Fuck you talking about? You on some weird
He
shit.
said you tired, you got an extra 10 minutes.
Right. You on some weird shit. How you tired?
You can sleep when this game over.
All this money you getting?
I feel like they should blow. I feel like they should blow New York up though.
ACL team.
You should blow up New York? Yes.
what?
Hell,
They just
hell
got
no, I ain't gonna agree with that
Y'all
one.
not
Fuck no.
gonna win with that team.
This nigga
just
think if
wanna
you don't win,
everything
this blow up
up.
time. Let's see.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I do see they driving well. I saw when they got their college team together over there. I was thinking like, do I see that team winning a championship?
But I'm saying they're good. They're good. Don't get me wrong. They're good, but they're not gonna be Boston.
Add on to that. Like,
What you
Yeah,
add on?
yeah.
You already got 5 people. You got.
Booker, KD. Oh, gee, you tweaking on superstars that's out here.
But
bro.
if you do, you gonna let you. Then they gonna have no defense.
You be letting some motherfuckers go. Somebody gone.
you gotta.
They got mostly defensive players.
I wonder if Josh Hart started at the 4. Because if so,
Josh Hart can't guard all 1 through 5.
haven't
Josh Hart gonna get 12 rebounds a game. I don't know how he do it.
I'm
but
not y'all. So y'all still starting him? If y'all get a better power forward or somebody better in that position,
No.
y'all would still start him.
No,
How tall is Josh Hart?
Josh Hart is 6'4".
yeah.
He's the power forward. He's power forward.
He be playing. The
He be
forward.
playing power forward because he gonna get rebounds.
Yeah,
I don't know how he do it, but he do it.
He like
And he a good ass defender though. I ain't gonna care.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't know he was playing the fucking.
Yeah, that's why they losing though. Like you said, if they get KD over there, he don't have to come off the bench. I feel like that'd be a better team for though.
I mean,
They're gonna trade. They're gonna trade somebody.
The Cavaliers and the Knicks, all they need to be doing is putting the team together that's going to be able to beat Boston.
And
They
you need
they need a
2
superstar.
scores, 2
They
superstars.
need size. Boston, huge.
That's true. Yeah, that's true too.
Fucking Cleveland,
Yeah,
slow as hell.
yeah. But Boston just a vegetative.
so. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Josh Hart. They sometimes they play him at the 4, but he's
Yeah,
a
small.
small forward. They got Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, Karl Anthony Towns.
OG fake decent though.
You could actually upgrade the small forward position.
you could actually put Towns at the 4 and
And
have
get a center?
Mitchell Robinson play the 5.
Mitchell hurt.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson hurt.
That nigga stay hurt. Shit.
He hurt.
I ain't seen that nigga playing a game in a minute.
This whole say out, not even day to day, but he out. So yeah,
It's time for dude to go.
yeah, no, they gotta figure that shit.
Motherfucker gotta get rid of 2 though, man.
Hey, I think one of the worst trades, not this year, last year, or coming into this year, was that cat.
I agree 100%.
That cat.
Folks fucked with that shit tough.
Julius
sure.
Randle trade.
Y'all think that was a bad
That
trade?
shit was a super bad. It was bad for Minnesota.
Yeah, definitely.
Good for New York though.
Definitely bad for Minnesota.
That's
So-
So,
kind of the angle I'm looking at it. That's kind of the angle.
Yeah, Minnesota sold themselves in that. And it's funny because I feel like now they need somebody on their team to do what Cat do. But they thought the problem was with Nas Reed becoming as good as he became or was becoming, they felt like Cat was expendable. Like, all right, we can move him around because
That's fact.
now he do what Nas Reed do. They do the
Jay
same
definitely
shit, kind of similar. So now we can move him.
Right.
And now they actually need somebody better than Nas Reed to do what Nas Reed is doing.
Facts.
I feel like you got to wait for playoffs. I ain't gonna lie.
That nigga, his ass trash. Julius Randle was
Randall ass
booty.
cheeks. I'm not gonna lie. That
Fuck you
nigga
talking about?
cheats.
Are they both starting?
Yeah, no, Nas Reed is, Julius Randle is starting.
So that's what they need to start. Nas Reed.
They finna get rid of Randall again. They finna get rid of Randall.
He
Finna get
he'll probably like bug up with them and shit, and I want to hoop or something. Come
Wait, they got sneak and do that shit.
They gotta say Randall ass like Atlanta or something.
like he'll come to practice in his Timbs. or something.
Randall ass need to go to motherfucking
I understand.
Memphis.
My sleeper for the playoffs, Detroit.
Sleeper.
Detroit.
Sleeper, they going or they gonna make it?
They gotta make
I
it.
feel like if
No, they're
they,
50, they're 50.
I feel like they could.
They match up with the right motherfucker.
They definitely got good matchups. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm happy for them because last year, that record they had, was that last year?
Hell yeah.
That shit was terrible.
Culture,
Kay Cunningham
though.
was hurt too.
Culture.
Kay Cunningham, low
They
key,
only go as far as he go.
a dog.
They go no further. They only going as far as he go.
Cunningham, a dog, low key.
Yeah.
Y'all want to know what's crazy about them? I hate Isaiah Stewart's game, kind of.
My chief.
I don't even know what he really good at.
My chief.
But
He's ass.
He was like, but he was.
I'm a chief.
I
I want to fight
agree,
niggas.
but it's crazy coming from someone who was like a national player of the year in high school.
I'm a chief.
He was a national player of the year in high
I
school.
was bigger than everybody.
But you gotta
big
think
as
about, he's the
strong
best.
as
They looked at him as the best high school player in the world.
Word.
Like, you have to have some type of bag.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
just being big.
But you gotta realize, like, once he got comfortable with that role
My chief.
and your teammates acknowledging that shit, it's
Yeah,
over
you
with.
kinda
This,
like, fuck it.
this is me.
I'm gonna get
I
paid
get
for
to be
more.
Oh, me.
I get to be a crash out for
It's
millions
crazy
of
how
dollars.
Pistons stay with the reputation of beating ass. Like,
Right.
I ain't even think about this dude.
Chief, you gotta do that.
He not Ben Wallace.
Hell.
Ben Wallace was a dog. He was a lot better. But
Ben Wallace was
he's
cheap.
Ben Wallace.
He give that energy, that
Bill.
The LeBron situation was almost
OC.
another to the balance.
Man. The
Y'all
one
just-
they just had.
Y'all just saw them.
They
They
just
just
fought.
like the
Yeah.
Timberwolves.
He didn't start that one though. He got involved. He didn't start that.
But he in
bring
that
that
bitch though. He
energy.
bring that energy towards
I don't
them.
think Nas reading them, tweaking with them like
Right,
that. Not to
right.
Dante DiVincenzo. No.
They got that-
He really grabbing these motherfuckers up. They was wrestling into the stands and shit like that. They
They got that. We own that mentality.
I seen a chart online that it had like Shea and Kay Cunningham stats next to each other, and you know like when there's somebody winning is yellow, when it's a tie is white, it was a lot of whites and a couple of yellows.
Okay.
It was about the same dude. Like if they switch teams, you feel like OKC will still be OKC, and Shea will be able to help Detroit build the way Cade is.
Yeah, that's a hard ass question. I ain't even something.
I do feel like that OKC team kind of, I don't want to say adopted his personality, kind of Shea personality, but they did.
I think it's both too. They adopted, you know what I'm saying, Cunningham personality and shit. Like as far as like they know like
Yeah.
this our leader.
Was
Yeah.
he good enough to lead a team the way Shea is?
Yes.
I do. If he was on a
Yeah.
different team and he was healthy. The reason people don't talk about Cade Cunningham is because
He in Detroit.
that, and he's just not healthy.
Facts.
Because he's still in Detroit,
And they
he's
still getting
healthy.
talking
They're
about
still
it.
having great games,
Yeah,
and they're winning
yeah.
now.
It seemed like him and Jalen Green got this like rivalry.
Yeah, they got like a
Yeah,
big brother,
yeah,
little brother
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
rivalry. It's
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
funny.
Real.
But that go back to like high school stuff. Like it's a
Right,
bunch of
right,
videos and
right.
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
just Cade fucking with him and shit like that.
Right.
Yeah, I was just wondering what y'all thought about the shade. Cade comparison.
No, that's a great.
They both
question.
are though. I ain't gonna lie, they both
No,
are.
they both tough.
I was like, Shay on a different level. I'm not gonna lie. Like
I just don't like how you do that free throw shit though.
Let's think about it. They both got young teams,
yeah,
but Shea Bird brought his young team and
I-
led them to the number one
I also
seed.
think he got a better young team.
yeah.
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 Did y'all see Shaq talking about he don't watch games and all that? Like I don't. Like Shaq on his podcast, he said that Detroit was like 6 games below 500. It was really 4 games over 500.
Right.
So it was like 10 games off. Then shortly after on Inside the NBA, he was saying how like Cade, you know, he plays like this, and he was talking, you know, giving flowers to the players, talking about how they play and all that, like as if he watched the game.
Right.
And he said he liked what Ben and Chauncey was over there doing, and Candace Parker was like, hold on. Did you say Chauncey? Like,
I say that shit too, yeah.
He like, first of all, I don't watch Detroit. You feel me? So it's like, you kind of like your job
Yeah.
to watch the games. You feel me? He's like said twice, back to back, on broadcast
Misinformation.
that he don't watch the business. And obviously, you know, they got a Lakers Detroit when you played.
Right.
That's not a good look for TNT, for media. I'm like, what are y'all thoughts on it?
That's that old man, old school, weak ass, still got a grudge ass mentality, folk. Your ass grown as hell, rich as hell, a millionaire, folk. That shit shouldn't bother you.
He said he only watch games for players that super superstar pretty much. Like it's only a select few teams that he really gonna watch with his locker.
But
He
you
wasn't even hating on Detroit.
but what you saying is trash though, because Cunningham is somebody to watch. He a decent ass hooper. So it's not like you saying I don't watch motherfucking. Even every team got some shit to watch. And you supposed to be an analyst that supposed to know difference about the game.
True.
You cannot just not watch that shit. That's lame as hell, G.
Technically, I would say every NBA team has a star in their own right.
Exactly.
So if you're watching it and you just watching them to watch that, why are you watching a Wemby game?
That's what I'm
That's the
saying.
case.
Right.
Because the Spurs aren't good, but Wemby is great. So you gonna watch it because of that? Yes. Don't nobody go to a Spurs game and be like, I'm trying to watch it for all these other reasons. They're
Right.
there to see Wemby play.
Let me tell you, I bought Dallas tickets. They played the Bulls on my birthday. I bought Dallas tickets because I wanted to go see Luka. Bought the tickets on
Sweet.
Friday. They traded Luka on Saturday.
Shit.
I got the tickets
that
on
hurt.
SeatGeek. Ain't no refund policy with that shit. Because it's third party shit.
Correct.
So I had to. It was about Mavericks might forfeit games. I had my fingers crossed they was going to send me my money back.
But you forget about the other part though. Zach LaVine too.
Oh yeah. Sunday
Man.
they traded Zach LaVine. Then a week or two before the game, Kyrie go down.
Man, that's a tragic story, bro.
I thought I wasn't even going to see AD, but AD ended up coming back. But I said that to say I bought those tickets essentially, obviously, to see Luka and Kyrie. Period. So when Luka left, it was like, all right, at least I still get to see Kyrie. I
True.
get to see Kyrie. But then Kyrie went down.
Now it's like,
Now I want money back. They asked. You feel me? Luckily, the game was still decent. Had a good time. Fell out to the Bulls for losing.
That game was busting though.
regular shit
Decent
though.
game.
On me.
But
That's what I'm saying. You ignorant for saying I don't watch them teams. Some of them games be more cracking than the regular games.
Yeah, for example, Kobe White was Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
Exactly.
Yeah, Player of the Month. I know it's not a bunch of people watching Bulls games, but those are games you should watch if you want to watch Kobe White. Like
Facts.
if you want to watch
Facts.
a up and coming potential star or something like that, you want to watch those games.
I feel Shaq though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fucking watch some weak ass games. All I'm looking at stats. I'm gonna look at some stats. I'm shit. K Cunningham 27. Buddy got Dub. Buddy got 18. Okay, I'm not watching that whole game.
He was saying, man, when K Cunningham plays with like this, and he gets going.
Right, you trying to make a statement and shit. What the fuck?
Oh, watch the highlights. I feel it. Watch the highlights.
Then you got a whole coach name wrong. How you get a whole coach name wrong? Because you thinking you know what you talking about.
Oh, good said Chandra Miller.
Right. He looked like him looking at us.
I don't
That's crazy.
Blazers, Blazers trash too.
I forgot the Blazers was even in the league.
Wow.
They had
Not
some
even-
trash.
Simon's decent, but they
I can see why he don't watch the Blazers.
What's that? Shaden Sharp? Shaden Sharp decent.
She's sharp decent too. Okay.
It's just
East, like you said, each team.
it's some basketball somewhere to be watched.
That's what I'm
Each
saying.
team got a
Facts.
decent little squad. It's
Facts.
just like
Facts.
I'm trying to watch the main players. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm trying to watch good basketball.
Right, I'm just trying to watch a good ass game. I ain't even gonna stunt you. I don't want no blowouts. That should be weak.
I understand highlights be cracking now.
Perfect example. I saw a Bucks game. Like, yeah, Giannis played. Fuck it. I don't even. Did Dame play? Dame did play. I went to a Bucks game. Melo gave their ass 55.
Damn.
I didn't expect that shit. Melo gave the Bucks ass 55.
Shit.
See. Who we go see? We went to see
76ers.
Jay
Bro, that shit was trash.
Paul George on the bench. See.
Word, didn't play.
Damn.
Maxi
That's another thing. What the team that had the most fucking disappointment this season was the 76ers.
Jay, blow that shit up.
Man, super blow them motherfuckers
Yeah,
up.
that's probably
Making Tyrese team.
You know what? This is the first time he was spot on.
Right,
100%, blowing the
yeah.
team
Blow
up.
that
Right
team
to
up on bro.
I'll get them out of here.
Yeah. Y'all think it's over with Paul George?
I was gonna say, what y'all feel about Paul?
He still got some corner 3 specialists left in him. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's where we gonna be at.
He got third option role playing.
Y'all cheap.
Third option role player. So
That's a tough ass third option. I'm
that's
not
a
gonna lie to you.
scary third option.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Third option.
You went from shit, I'm the man to shit, role player, third option.
You heard about Melo?
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
That kind of made me feel like he finna turn into like what Melo role was before.
Wow.
Yeah.
George role, like he gonna be like that.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's because the league getting younger too, though. So it's like
For sure.
they want to develop. The thing that's crazy that it's like the league turning back into like what it used to be. Like you got like power forwards, like what's the dude name from Duke?
Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag. He like an old school power forward, but like that he got that energy. So it's like I feel like the NBA kind of turned it back.
I
into
feel
what it used
like
to be a little bit.
the NBA on some bullshit.
He said
On the moment, they trying to change all of the African Americans to shooters. Then telling the white boys, be aggressive,
Don't you be a
be
dog. now.
boomers, be
Give
dunkers.
him a
Oh man, they giving them the recipe. We finna change these dudes that's really athletic, that's really strong. Oh, I'm not saying that they not, but that supposed to be, they finna be straight 3-point shooters. If you wanna come in the league and be a killer, be opposite.
It's just, I feel like it's just because now if you don't got a bag, not necessarily got a bag, because there's a bunch of people in the league who got bags. It's just if you're not a star, you have to unfortunately sit in the corner and shoot threes.
Facts. That's
And
what I'm
play
saying.
defense.
They made that like that. But if you're a person that I ain't believing in that, I'm finna still go to the and boom a motherfucker. You finna get you a chance too though. And you finna look different. Because everybody else shooting threes, you coming in the hole dunking.
Somebody to me who is an example of who bag developed, it's proven and changed. To be a white boy, but his bag developed and he getting more opportunity is what's the boy name on the Lakers?
Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves.
Killer.
But he proved he could do more than just be athletic.
He proved that he was just a 3-point
Exactly.
specialist. You feel me?
Right.
Mix some shit up. Playmaking. You feel me? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
He also got the opportunity in
Sure.
a spot where the Lakers are struggling, looking for that from these players.
But like he said, he could have just said, fuck it, I'm gonna shoot the threes. I'm still.
Not a bad.
What y'all think about Melo first ballot?
Man, shout out to Melo. He deserved it.
Well deserved.
Well deserved on that one.
It's-
35 bucket.
It never. I don't think that was a question.
Yeah, not
a lot
even.
of people.
Somebody, I found out via text and he asked me if I felt like he deserved it. He was questioning. I'm like, this nigga top 75. Yeah, that's.
You a hater if you feel like he ain't deserved you. His resume said all.
I think
College.
it's just that not that championship shit. I think that's the only black cloud that even I wouldn't even call it a black cloud, but that's the only thing that could rain on his parade.
Yeah, Charles.
Individually, he got everything else.
His ego and that chasing money shit is part of his legacy, though. Like the fact that he went for the money, the fact that he was struggling with finding his role later on in his
Facts.
career,
Facts.
that add to the black cloud. too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Iverson shit.
Because without that ego, that
Yeah.
ring might have, or that
Yeah.
playoff run,
Might have been something different.
You should have came to the Bulls, boy.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Malcolm for going for the bag at the end of the day.
Aren't you?
You got to look at it long term sometimes.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, it's still.
But You got to think about what your peers doing though. They trying to win that ring right now because they know that's what it's all about. Okay, that's why we having that conversation now.
Hey, why we talking about rings?
What?
My boy a champion.
Champion?
Man.
Brody League
Brody
champion.
League champion? Yeah,
Yeah, man.
that's what's up.
Brody League, nice, man. It's a nice little experience. You get to really get out there and really show what you got. So they got different levels to it as well. So you got different league levels for like an intermediate level, more or less for people who really want to take it seriously and stuff like that. This is my third season in Brody League. Every year I've been in it, I've been to the championship. I got one ring out of it so far.
That's what's up.
It's a good experience, man. Good way to really like showcase your talent, especially online. You get an app for it and everything and stuff like that. It's been lit the past couple of seasons I've been doing it. So
Is
Is
it?
go see some of your games, the highlights, or
yeah, for sure. It's at the Quest Center out west on Sundays. So they always got something going on every Sundays. Even outside of that, it's a bunch of nice leagues in the city. Lace 'em Up, Will, anybody could get it. Reggie's Lace 'em Up League is nice. So you get a lot of good leagues that bring out a lot of good teams in the city.
So do they play for like money or do they pay for the show?
So Brody League is just for like a little championship and stuff like that. And then when you get into like Lace 'em Up and anybody could get it, then you get into playing for the money and stuff like that. That's where a lot of it get interesting. So you play against a bunch of teams who've been playing with each other for like the past 10 years and stuff like that. You get teams in the city like Rose, Wag, Village, just little stuff, like little teams like that. So it's a good variety and it's always competitive and shit.
Who your? I know you've been in there for a minute. Who your top 5 players you seen coming out the Brody League? Or say top 3. I say top 3.
Top 3 out of Brody League that I've seen.
That was like, damn, they dogs.
Man, Miles, I got a teammate, Miles. Miles really nice. Like, Miles nice as hell. We've had the game plan for Miles a lot of times. So, played against Miles a couple of times. So,
Okay.
I'm going to go Miles. Mees, I got a homie Mees who played in the Brody League. For a minute, he was Brody League's all-time leading scorer in that.
Oh wow.
So, that's nice. And lastly, I'll say myself, but I ain't
You
gonna be
already know.
selfish.
Man, come on, man. We in the crib.
All right, come on, we gonna
Yeah,
go
I already know.
Acting up, man.
no
Come on,
last just because, man.
Good
But
shit,
yeah, man, it's real competitive.
You definitely a beast, though.
Me, no, definitely.
Let's see. So I know you a shoe head. You know, so I've been trying to get some shoes from you a couple times. I don't know what happened with that, but we ain't gonna talk about that though. What's your top 3 J's numbers?
Ooh, numbers, all right, cool. I'm not gonna give you an order because people will get judgy if I give you an order.
Okay.
Top 3 out of order: the 20s, the 8s, and the 20s, the 8s, and I'm gonna go. I've been doing this a long time, so I ain't gonna say the Jordan 1. That's people just becoming fans
For
of
sure,
those.
for sure.
Uh,
Good luck for being real.
yeah, for sure. I'll give you the 7. I even give you 7.
7?
7, 8s, and then 20s on my favorite.
Damn.
7, 8, and 20. That's tough.
To me, my favorite is the 11s, 12. 13s, I'm sure.
13.
Them all my faves. 11, 12, 13. I would have first
That's
put.
tough. Yeah.
To me, them the best ones. 11, number 1.
11. Yeah.
I think I grew up to that.
Yeah.
It just became like, damn, I gotta go through all this shit for this shit. In high school, you were stressing trying to get
Okay.
But they still got the best.
No, they are tough.
What
though.
you
It's number
think?
tough.
I'm going to say 11, 12, and 3.
3.
It's just something about them black cat 3s. I don't know what it is. It's just something about them, or them cement 3s.
3's decent, I ain't gonna lie.
On me, I'm like, them cement 3s? That was tough.
Mm.
They're not tough.
So, man, we had a little messed up tragedy that happened, you know what I'm saying, in the hood and shit. You know what I'm saying? People, you call them your son, and we both, all 3 of us, you know what I'm saying, grew up with them and shit. And,
Me?
you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, tell people more about the relationship you had with, Kobe.
Man, like he was saying, man, Kobe like my son. I always always looked out for him, bro. He always just outside as a kid, bro, just full of life, like always full of life, always made you laugh. If you was cool with Kobe and he ain't never made you laugh, that wasn't really your friend. Like that's just the best way to describe him. Like I always be telling people now, like you don't know Kobe if you ain't know Kobe with the mohawk, Kobe with the snapback on backwards hooping.
Yeah,
Man, but that's family, that's blood forever.
for sure. Arkansas legend, for real.
For sure, definitely Arkansas 11.
Yeah.
Real
Legend.
dog.
So, I know you hooped at Rainbow, and I know you hooped at Arkansas. Which one you feel like, you know what I'm saying, was best for you, you know what I'm saying, with you?
For me, I think me personally, I seen more at Arkansas, so I'm gonna go there.
Sure.
Like I got to see Fave, Walt Lemon,
For
like
sure.
them,
For sure.
Malcolm, well, Shank.
Yeah.
So I got to see those people there at that part. So me growing up, those were the people that I grew up looking up to, and those are the people I grew up and I got to see. Like this is what Chicago basketball was for me. Those 3 basketball
Old school
players.
Sunday.
Oh, that man! The court packed up.
Man.
It's everybody standing around the court. It's you 10 games down. You get there too late.
Man. And then to see the generation though of like, some people uncles, some people cousins,
Me.
they sons, you know what I'm saying? It was a
Legendary.
You feel me? Legendary part. You feel me?
Like I literally went from being on the little side court. If you ever been up there, it's a little side ring.
Word.
So I've been shooting around on the little side court as a shorty to go to the big court to getting picked up damn near on accident. To damn, what shorty that was the last weekend.
Right.
To me having my own 5 and coming out and my own 5 starting the old school Sunday.
Man,
Seeing perfect example, Kobe, seeing Kobe grow up, come through that hoop with us and stuff like that. So that
and I feel like the pandemic messed that situation up as far as what we had at the basketball court. Every basketball court had that. Generational motherfuckers coming up. Instead of you doing something crazy or you at the court. You spending hours at the court that really made quality time with your people. And then you out here bullshitting.
Y'all had any like wild shootout stories or something y'all experience of it on the 2 parks growing up?
For sure.
Yeah, I think
But that's part of being in the hood though.
That's just part of being in the hood.
For sure, yeah, for sure.
They get that, hey, somebody may slide.
Right,
do whatever they do.
right. Because niggas that was, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say people that was part of that used to come up there too. Shoot around sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Talk shit on the side.
Right, talk shit on the side, you feel me?
It had to be a point. It was at one point everybody was cool at one point. So
Right. Everybody was shorties going to the same grammar school, all type of shit at one point.
Me and James, we used to have battles with Fade.
For sure.
Grammar school. Motherfuckers don't know about that though.
Right.
it's so funny because now I be catching him now and he still be hooping and shit like that. So that'd be funny for me.
Okay.
before we get up out of here, man, tell everybody your tags, man, where they can find you at.
You could find me on Instagram. That's really what I be on Instagram at Rob Lucci _10 or Rob Lucci 10.
That's what's up. Another great episode, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, and comment, man.
In the crib.
Yo, it's Remy and we in the crib with James acting up. Like, subscribe to the channel, man. Check my boy out.